Nathan Shatzoff died tragically at the age of 24 from cancer. While he was on this earth, Nate started an organization called Relentless Against Cancer, a nonprofit organization to raise funds that support cancer research. Recently, Relentless Against Cancer held an event at the Sussex County Farm and Horse Show grounds to raise money for the Sparta Cancer Center.
It's a blessing to see everybody here and raising money for cancer. But this is all him. This is through his efforts and the way he touched people and everything. He always thought about others. He never let the illness get in his way. He never complained. He went on motorcycle rides. He raised money. And he was always about giving, giving back. So this is just an amazing event. The response we've had is tremendous. It's our first one, so we'll learn a little bit about this. But this is going to be an annual thing, and one of our stated missions for Relentless Against Cancer is we basically want to put ourselves out of business. We want to do this until hopefully someday we don't have to do it anymore. And I know Nate's looking down on us.
Last year, when Nate was sick, we said, well, we want to do an event to raise some money for Relentless. We had decided we were going to do it every year, no matter what. Nate was very positive throughout his illness, and he inspired so many people. And I also, I purchased Nate's bike from his parents after he passed away, and so it's always going to be his.
The one person who's probably the most impressed and proud right now is Nate. That his vision that he started through Relentless is being carried through today, and I hope ongoing for years. I work in conjunction with the radiation oncologists at the Sparta Cancer Center. We use either new agents or new modalities to improve on patients' response rates, disease-free survival, and the real goal is overall survival while keeping their toxicities down. There's about 6 tips that I'm going to talk about today. The first, foremost important consideration is tobacco use increases our risk of cancer. The second tip is healthy living. Eat right, eat the right foods. Along those lines, be physically fit. That doesn't mean train for marathons, but maybe just a 30-minute-a-day kind of activity. Another very important tip, the sun. Sun exposure. Wear sunscreen, apply it liberally, don't skimp on your sunscreen. Another tip that is, I think, very important and coming out even more are vaccinations. Hepatitis B, for example. Another important virus is the human papillomavirus, or HPV. Vaccine is available, so ask your doctors. Ask the right questions to get the right answers because we can prevent cancers in that way. As much as I said number 1, which is tobacco cessation, is probably up there on my list, another one that's right there with it, and my last tip of the day, is screening. Do your regular self-exams. Go to your doctor, do your regular professional exams. Know your family history, because maybe you need to be screened earlier by 10 years or 15 years. I guess the take-home message of today is be active in cancer prevention. Take a role in it. Be a part of it with your children, your families, and hopefully we'll reduce the risk greatly by doing so.
The reason I'm here to talk to you today is I'm very happy to be a survivor, and I had the great pleasure of meeting Nate Shatzoff and his dad Larry, and actually came out and was a part of the luminary ceremony last summer and was touched by that. And when I heard that they were about raising money for our local cancer center here in Sussex County, I couldn't wait to get involved. I ended up coming to Sussex County and received all of my life-saving treatment at the Sparta Cancer Center with Dr. Coucher as my radiation oncologist and Dr. Matusky, who you just heard from, as my medical oncologist, and they saved my life. And they did what they had to do to get me better. And the care didn't stop there. If I wasn't feeling well, I could just show up, which I did many mornings after chemo, and I'd be a mess standing in their lobby, and they would just whisk me in, put me in a chair, hydrate me, whatever I needed to get me back on my feet so I could go back out. The care was unbelievable. The nurses, the staff, from the minute you walk through the door of the Sparta Cancer Center, the care you will receive is second to none. And I'll put that up against anybody, anywhere. So my hats go off to the Sparta Cancer Center. My hat goes off to Larry and the work he's doing with Relentless. Please support this organization. They're helping keep amazing state-of-the-art cancer care right here locally in Sussex County. They saved my life. That's really all I can say.
Well, we like to think of ourselves as having experience and compassion close to home. We've got some cures for some of the cancers, not all of them, and it's going to be an incremental fight. It's going to be one disease at a time, one molecule at a time.
Nate was diagnosed at age 21 with stage 4 colon cancer. What we really like to do is, as well as fund cancer research to local research facilities, we really like to promote awareness of family genetics and just early detection. Sparta Cancer Center has been great. It's the only place of its kind in Sussex County. When we told them about our idea for this event and how we wanted to give back to them, they were 100% on board. We had a good committee of people to help us put this together, and we're hoping this is the first of many events like it.